A spectacle. That is what the president of Portland's NAACP is now calling the continued protests in Portland. In a powerful editorial in the Washington Post, he says they're redirecting attention away from the Black Lives Matter movement. Fox 12's Sarah Hurwitz spoke with the president of the NAACP here. She joins us live now with how he says allies can best help support the black community. Sarah?
Well, yeah, Edie Mondane wanted to be clear that he is appreciative of white brothers and sisters on the streets of Portland, but he feels that there needs to be a shift in terms of listening to the black community and really putting the black community in the driver's seat of this movement. Now, Edie Mondane, as we spoke, we talked about that Washington Post editorial. In it, he said, unfortunately, spectacle is now the best way to describe Portland's protests. Vandalizing government buildings and hurling projectiles at law enforcement draw attention. But how do these actions stop police from killing black people? What are Antifa and other leftist agitators achieving for the cause of black equality? And the Wall of Moms, while perhaps well-intentioned, ends up redirecting attention away from the urgent issue of murdered black bodies. Mondane also wrote about the presence and action of federal officers in Portland, saying that he knows it's a violation of our Constitution. He said, this makes me fearful for the safety of everyone demonstrating in Portland. That's why we need to remember what is happening in Portland is the fuse of a great racist backlash that the Trump administration is baiting us to light, and we cannot fall for their deception. Now, today I asked Mondane what he thought the solution would be in terms of action. He said it's a combination of factors, still holding our ground here in Portland outside the courthouse, he says, but also finding other ways to branch out in the community to help support the Black Lives Matter movement.
We need to be in other places. We need to go to Gresham, where our constituency lives, and let them know, hey, we're here and there's hope. We need to go into the white neighborhoods where our white sisters and brothers live and sit down and have that conversation in full force with them right there in their backyards. We welcome all of the help that we can get from our very well-meaning, and I call them sisters and brothers and allies and accomplices. We need them. But we need them to show up like we need them to show up and not how they think is best.
And Mondane says he's not suggesting retreat, but instead to take the Black Lives Matter movement really away from the tear gas and the rubber bullets and the federal agents where they can't find them, and really take them into schools and boardrooms and city councils, as well as the halls of justice. Reporting live here in downtown Portland, Sarah Hurwitz, Fox 12 Oregon.